little weird. I am sitting in my office and I have just gotten like the 100th email from They Deserve More asking me to call the senators. And I've been asking you guys to call your senators, right? To advocate for them for the 50-cent raise for DSPs and also to not cut the DSP hours from the budget. They're saying, oh, you have 50 cents more an hour, but there's going to be almost 1 million less hours available in the state. So it just means coverage gets even harder and people quit. I've been saying to make calls, but it's so hard to do. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself that I'm a huge hypocrite because I haven't made the calls yet. So I thought I would challenge myself. And in challenging myself, I am challenging you to do what I'm about to do. And it's not comfortable for me at all. So it's a little bit different than what we've done before, okay? We're mobilizing supporters like you across the state to call the offices of 6 key state senators and tell them, don't cut the hours and do include the 50-cent wage increase. You're going to scroll down to fill out your contact information in the form below, and click Make a Call. Then you're going to get a call back, and I'm going to do all of this right now. You'll get a call on your phone. After hearing our recorded message, you'll be patched through to the first senator's office, and it's a random order. So you're going to leave a message, and if you don't know what to say, there's going to be a script on the screen, and I'll keep this up. When you're done with your call, don't hang up. Press star to move to the next senator. But if the senator's office hangs up first, you'll be transferred to the next senator automatically. I'm going to do all of this live on speaker. So it says, hi, and here's a little script you can use. My name is Jennifer Gledhill. I'm calling with They Deserve More Coalition. I urge you to do 2 important things for people with disabilities. So here's the script, right? But also it says it's very helpful to share if you have a personal connection to this issue. Like we all do, we're DSPs, right? We work with our folks. We're the ones this directly affects. So that's part of it. I can say, hi, my name is Jennifer Gledhill. I've worked at Search for 25 years. I've worked with the disabled population for 25 years, and I'm here to tell you that DSPs deserve the 50-cent wage increase, but not at the expense of hours. So you know what I mean? That's the hard part. So this might be uncomfortable and awkward because I am uncomfortable and awkward, but we're going to do it, okay? Because it's important. And honestly, if we're not going to fight for us, who will, right? So here we go. I'm going to put my name clearly. I'm going to put my home address. Okay. So I'm going to push make a call. And now from here on out, I don't really know what's about to happen. So I'm a little nervous, but here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a call. Here we go. Where's this? Here's the script. Hello.
Thank you for calling 6 important state senators to tell them, don't cut direct support professional hours and do increase direct support professional wages. We'll patch you through in just a moment. You'll either reach a staffer or you'll be sent to a voicemail. If you need help knowing what to say, just refer to the brief script that's included on the webpage in front of you. If you have a personal connection to these issues and you feel comfortable sharing it, feel free to do so. When you're done with each call, don't hang up. Press star to move on to the next senator. If they hang up first, you'll be transferred to the next senator automatically. That's it. Thanks again from the They Deserve More Coalition.
We're now connecting you to President Don Harmon. When you're done with your call, press star to move on to the next target. We're now connecting you to Senator Terry Bryant. When you're done with your call, press star to move on to the next target.
Senator Jones, Bryant's office.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jennifer Gledhill. I'm calling from They Deserve More Coalition. I've worked at Search Inc. for 25 years. I'm just calling to urge the senator to not cut the hours, the DSP hours, but to include the wage increase. I know you've probably heard this a million times, but like, the DSPs deserve that and more. And, just doing my part to be part of the solution and just really, encourage the senator to take those actions with this next budget.
Okay. And I will let her know you called. We're keeping a record, so I will make sure she knows that
Thank you
called.
so much. And I appreciate you being there.
Okay. No problem. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Star.
We're now connecting you to Senator Omar Aquino. When you're
This is
done
the third
with
one.
your
I don't know
call,
why
press
Dan
star
Harmon
to
didn't
move
pick
on
up.
to the next target.
Hi, this is the office of Senator Omar Aquino. I am currently unable to take your call. Please leave your name, phone number, and your message, and I will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day. Hola, se ha comunicado con la oficina del senador Omar Aquino. No estoy disponible en el momento. Por favor, deje su nombre, número y un breve mensaje. Le devolveré su llamada tan pronto me sea posible. Gracias.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jennifer Gledhill. I'm calling from the They Deserve More Coalition. I'm urging and begging you to not cut the DSP service hours in the next budget, but to also include the 50% wage increase. I've been in this field for 25 years. DSP job is one of the hardest things we do. I know the teachers get all the attention, but a DSP is so important. And I believe that a budget is kind of it's kind of a morality list, and the right thing to do is not to cut the hours and to raise the wage by 50 cents for starters. But I do appreciate the work you're doing, and please keep the DSPs in mind when you work on this next budget. Thank you so much.
We're now connecting you to Senator
That was
David
3.
Kohler. When you're done with your call, press star to move on to the next target.
That was 3. This is 2 more. It's like 3 more.
Senator Taylor's office, please leave a message.
Hi, good morning, Senator. My name is Jennifer Gledhill. I'm calling with the They Deserve More Coalition. I'm really imploring you not to cut the DSP hours in the next budget, but also to keep the 50-cent wage increase. I've been in this field for like 30 years. I've worked at Search Inc. for 25, and the field is already pretty underfunded and understaffed, and anything you can do to help, improve the lives of the folks we serve would be greatly appreciated. I know there's a lot on your plate, but there's really no more noble cause than to be a direct service professional, and we hope that you'll honor that in your next budget. Thank you so much for everything you do.
We're now connecting you to Leader John Curran. When you're done with your call, press star to move on to the next target.
You've reached the office of Senate Republican Leader John Curran. Unfortunately, we are unable to take your call at this moment. Please leave a message and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.
Good morning, Senator. My name is Jennifer Gledhill. I'm calling with the They Deserve More Coalition. I've worked in this field for 30 years. I've been at Search Inc. for 25 of those 30 years. And I'm really imploring you in this next budget to not to cut the DSP hours in the budget and to keep the 50-cent wage increase. I think teachers get a lot of attention about how hard their jobs are, but I think that the DSP job is one of the hardest in the world, and it's such a noble profession, but it's pretty underfunded, and we're pretty understaffed. So any cuts would be pretty devastating to the lives of the people we serve. So again, I please implore you to not cut the hours and keep the 50-cent raise for the direct service professionals in Illinois. We appreciate what you're doing, and thank you so much. Have a great summer.
We're now connecting you to Senator Elgie Sims. When you're done with your call, press star to move on to the next target. There are no targets remaining. Thank you.
All right. I don't know why two of those didn't allow me to leave a voicemail, but guess what? I just left 4 messages in support of the DSP wage increase and asking them not to cut the hours. You guys, that's so difficult and it's uncomfortable. It might not be for you, but it is for me. But I just showed you it only took what, like 5 minutes, and it's so important. So I challenge you. Let me know if you take the challenge, and you guys have a beautiful weekend. All right. Let's see, I'm stopping my share. All right, have a great weekend, you guys. Bye.